Wait a minute. You guys are still here? All right, just give me a second. Let me go get ready or something. Just hold on. So now that I know what Alan Parrish from Jumanji feels like, let's get this video started.
What happened to you?
What do you want? I've never shaved before.
So it's been a while since I've made a video. Let's just be realistic here. I'd love to say it hasn't been, but it has. I'm sure it's safe to say that this video's theme is, where have you been? You know, I've been doing this for over 10 years and I still have not increased any of my editing quality, sorry. So I'm sure if you guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat, you already know that I have been spending a lot of time focusing my efforts on this new job that I had started, as well as still continuing to help manage the Desiree Smith brand. I've also been working on a few side songs for a few different artists, but all of that said, it really isn't an excuse of why I haven't been making videos. So to everyone, I'm sorry. Again, I think I've already apologized for this. Wow, I suck. The good news though is that during this time period, I have actually been able to invest in a lot of things, such as my very own DSLR camera with different lenses. And Rode was so kind as to bless us with a VideoGo Mic Pro something. Thanks, Rode. You know, I've had this thing for a year and I'm glad I get to finally use it. Oh, this is why nobody wants to sponsor me. That and the fact that nobody watches your videos! Except for you. So, thank you. But yeah, I went to Instagram and I asked the question of, what do you guys want to know as far as where I've been? What questions do you have? So, with the handy dandy Appoon, let's take a look at that list. Arduizy would like to know, who are you dating? Sir. I'd like to introduce you to Pamela. Oh god, no one's made a Pamela Henderson joke since like I was in middle school. Oh, it sucks. Moving on. Just me, guys. Not dating anyone, so... Ow. I just scooped myself, but like my stomach. Gnomes Bartram would like to know, when are you getting back into streaming? I don't have a for sure answer for that one yet. I know there's times where I've felt like a day to stream was in sight, but then it just, other things take up that time. So the good news is all of them are productive. Like, I'm not just being a lazy piece of poop, but the downside is that I'm having a hard time finding time to really sit down and stream. Plus, you guys all know that whenever I stream, it ends up being like a 6-8 hour venture. Like, yeah, it's a problem. But I would like to get back to that. I think right now I'm on a hiatus. So just be sure to follow me on Twitch and make sure to have the notifications turned on and you'll know when I'm going live. Could be at some random time that nobody knows. Why did that laugh sound like Raiden from Mortal Kombat? Sorry. Violet Fair would like to know if there are any new friends that I've made and any that I miss. I can't say that I've really made any new relationships other than like some new work relationships, but I've definitely had a chance to strengthen some existing relationships from old friends that I really didn't get to spend a lot of time with, and now I'm getting to, and it's pretty awesome. That being said, I think I really would shout out TJ, who has been kind enough to actually ask me to be a groomsman in his wedding, who I've known since like high school. So I'm really excited for him, and I'm really excited for their wedding. And I'm excited to be a groomsman. Like, it's always an honor. Like, I've been a groomsman twice before actually. Once the day of, didn't even know I was doing it, and second, for my cousin's wedding, and you know, I take a lot of pride in that honor, so really appreciate that. And I'm sure from time to time you might have seen my friends Carly or Melissa. Carly is an old friend who basically is kind of just like a family friend now with my siblings, and will just come over and be a piece of poop with me, and we'll just be lazy and Her dog Sadie is probably the sweetest thing I know of, and I love her so much, and she's adult. Also, if you want, you can follow Sadie on Instagram. Link right here. Shameless promoting. Not my channel or my dog, but I love her. Stitch's Kitty would like to know, where have you been? On a planet in a galaxy far, far away known as Batuu. Okay, actually that's kind of funny because I have been spending a lot of time at Batuu, but that's not really a good answer. So let's try this again. Stitch's Kitty would like to know, where have you been? Like I said earlier, I've just been focusing a lot of time and a lot of resources into developing, kind of like setting a stage for 2020. So what you can expect to see from this year is going to be more content. More photography. I did start a new Instagram page called Chase Galarza. That is actually me branding myself as a photographer and not really specializing in anything necessarily, but pulling kind of my resources with branding and marketing and just working with random people as well as cosplay artists and models and businesses, and I'm really enjoying doing that, and hopefully you guys are too enjoying the content that I'm posting. And what you don't know is the content that I'm not posting. Sorry, Mom. Devin Blackruby would like to know, why are you so beautiful? I'm assuming that you mean after I cleaned up a little bit, because God knows it was terrifying before. Oh God, sorry. I am so sorry that you had to see that. I will be sure to fire my editor right away for that. What? Good help's hard to find these days, sorry. Alyssa would like to know, how you been? I'm doing all right. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing? Oh, God. And the last question, Dom Zworski would like to know, it's a long one, let's just go ahead and read it. Any projects you would like to get done this year, like an EP or something? Don't need that anymore. Woo! Unfortunately, I had a MacBook that I was using for a lot of my music production, and I no longer have that. So I'm currently trying to pull resources towards buying some individual computer parts so that I can slowly start building like a production computer, which I will use for all my video editing, my music production, all that stuff. So music is unfortunately kind of on a temporary hold right now. That being said though, I definitely want to get back into it as quickly as possible. So hopefully I can start booking some more shoots, or maybe start streaming for a goal of like putting together this computer thing. I don't know, we'll see. The options are limitless. It's not true, there's a lot of limits. The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
The limit does not exist.
She can't sit with us anymore. But yeah, so hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of where I've been and what I've been doing and what's going on today, tomorrow, all that jazz. If you have any suggestions or anything that you'd like to see from either my photography or from music or from videos like this, please let me know in the comments below, as well as if you enjoyed watching this and you think that somebody else might enjoy watching it, share it, you know? Because sharing is caring. And I am like herpes. Eventually I'll be everywhere. It's probably not a good thing to say.
Did you really just rip that off from Tester?
Yeah.